This is a demo of Bid Compass. Please contact Amplio software if you like what you see. Bid Compass helps with bid qualification, but also post-bid analysis, things like win-loss analysis and lessons learned. I'm going to show you a bit more about how it does that. I've gone into our bid pipeline here, and I want to zone in on this particular bid. First thing I do when I'm evaluating a bid is I go through a standard set of questions that help me qualify this bid at a point in time. Now, these are a standard set of questions that come with Bid Compass, but actually most customers will end up wanting to customize these, and that's absolutely fine. You can customize these to match with your quality management system, or perhaps use some kind of standard like the Shipley capture bench. What we do is encourage people that when they're filling these out, they should leave comments to justify their rationale at a point in time. And it's really important to know why people are making certain decisions when they were making them. Once they've done their scores and left their comments, then Bid Compass generates an advice plan. Now this is pre-populated text, but it is specific to the answers they gave. And the reason that this is so useful is because sometimes people are flagging to us in these answers that they've got a particular problem. And the advice can point people to all the help that they can find somewhere in the company, but they might not be aware of. So it might be that you point them to the fact that on your quality management system, that there's templates and best practice guides and good examples that they can go to. You could even point them to people in your organization that have dealt with these kind of problems before and can offer them advice. Sometimes in a large organization, you don't know that the person in the office next to you has actually done this before and could offer you some really good advice. Now, the final thing is that you download the report which gives you the status of the bid at this point in time. And that's so useful for win-loss analysis and lessons learned, because the problem is that if you try to do this once you already know the outcome of a bid, well, no, frankly, nobody likes talking about their losses, and if the bid was won, everyone's going to be scrambling to take credit for it. So what this does is gives you a really objective view of how the bid looked to the people working on it at this point in time. And this is great because you can judge people and the decisions they made based on the information that they had at a point in time, and it's a record of all of that. So actually, you might have think that the bid team made a particularly poor decision that turned out badly, but if they didn't have the competitive intelligence to know that at the point in time, there's not really much they could do about it. So the action you take away from that is that really it was a problem with the competitive intelligence and the information that the bid team had to actually work with and to base their decision on. And what our research is showing us is that competitive intelligence is a big problem for a lot of companies in terms of actionable intelligence they can use in their sales process. And so having this snapshot, this really objective view, forward-looking at a point in time is really good for helping you make better post-bid analysis, which ultimately leads to making better decisions in future.